Hello everyone. So there was a question on the channel, or not channel, but on the community about the features in bug tracking template in Jira. Now, when you create a new project in Jira, you do have the option to create a project using a template, and these templates are basically nothing but some configurations, and these configurations can have issue types, workflows, notifications, permissions, and fields and screens. So basically, when you create a new project, these templates, or the purpose of these templates, is to give you, especially a new Jira user, a guide, or basically a way to quickly get started with Jira. So maybe you want to use Jira for bug tracking, but you're not really sure what to do in the beginning when you create your own project. So these templates will give you some guidance, and uh, all the necessary configurations will basically help you, assist you in evaluating Jira very quickly. But great thing about Jira is that even though you're using a template, you can still modify those templates later on, or not really templates, but when you create a new project, you will always have the option to modify the project configurations, even though you started with a template. Now, I can of course show you very quickly. So this question is about a bug tracking template, and we can actually create a new project of a bug tracking type. So if you click on the create project in your Jira instance, you will of course be presented with this nice option here. So if I go to Jira software, if I select bug tracking, I can take a look at different issue types. So the issue types that we have is epic, bug, improvement, new feature, task, subtask, and the workflow is, I believe, simplified workflow. But we'll take a look. Simplified workflow is basically a workflow where you have different statuses, but you can reach any status from any status. That is the simplified workflow. So let me bug template project. Let me just create a project, and let us see. Let us see the configurations. I'm more interested in the workflow, but so this is a project, and I'll go back to the project. So if you want to, of course, take a look at the available issue types or whatever configurations you're interested in, you can actually go to the project settings, and if you start with the issue types, then you can see in this particular project we have these issue types, and these issue types were also presented earlier. If you also take a look at the workflows, so you can also see here that we do have just one workflow, and if I click on the diagram, I can see the workflow here. So this workflow is a simplified workflow because you have different statuses, and you can reach any status from any status, and that is what this all transition means. So this is of course a very simple template, and the good thing about Jira, as I mentioned before, is you can always modify it if you want. And idea behind these templates is to give you a very quick way to get started with Jira. That is it. And of course, talking about boards, boards are again separate from projects. If you create a new project of type software, then you may get a board, like maybe a Scrum board or a Kanban board, but you can always create your own board if you want, and that board can have items or issues from one project, multiple projects, or maybe a subset of a project. So the input is usually a filter. So that is also something that you need to be aware of. And that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.